What's up guys, and welcome back to another WWE Champions video. So today, just like a previous video we done top tiers, today we're doing probably the worst people that you should avoid bringing up unless they have a certain purpose, like using in the road or whatever, but avoid, don't bring them up. So first one, we're going to start with striker, is The Undertaker, the Last Outlaw. He is absolutely terrible. There's points where he looks like a monster because it's The Undertaker, but at the end of the day, he's dreadful. He's too slow. You should avoid using him at all costs, only for the tour if you need to use him for a requirement in matches, and then you should bring him up, but only for that purpose. But they will need trainers to help him do anything, like I would say maybe put Bray or Enzo on him just to give him the MP boost, because he can do damage, but it takes too long to bring him up. So let's move on to our next one. Our next one is Powerhouse Mark Henry. I would say avoid at all costs unless you use a guy that uses botch gems, example AA. He could be potentially okay as a trainer, but anything else I would avoid. Also with the powerhouses, I would avoid Cena. The Cena, the one with the red shorts, the bloody terrible one. Don't. Just avoid. He looks like a good nostalgic person, but he's honestly not. He's not that good. Maybe with trainers he could be potentially okay, but these people I'm showing you are realistically the people that you will get generically for free. The Undertaker, you get him. Mark Henry, you get him. There probably is Cena, which is worse, but at the end of the day, you have to get him in the pack to get him. And I'm not talking about the Showboat Cena, because he's okay, he's pretty decent, but it's the other ones that are really bad. Our next one is technical, and I would say Randy Orton, the Legend Killer. There probably is debatable, is people worse, but I'm just giving you an example of people who never use unless they have requirements. Like with Randy Orton, we will check now. 3% less damage to green gems. That's quite a useless trainer. No one really uses those type of ones. So Randy Orton, very bad, unless it's the Showboat one, which he's pretty decent. The technical one, he ain't that good because it's his old style one when he done overdose before he went into Randy Orton era of using RKO and stuff like that. So as you can see, the RKO is right at the bottom, but it's not. It's to get that move, you have to be 3-star silver. So yeah, it is no point, honestly. It's just using too much. Resources, and there's just no point in investing in someone like him. With technical, you can go someone like Stardust or Booker T or Beto Del Rio that will actually perform and do well for you. And next one is Trickster, and I've gone for Kane. I would say Big Show is probably a little bit better, because when he does get up there as the silver stage, 3-star silver stage, his moves take a little bit, but they are quite strong. So I would say he's probably better than the Kane, but the Trickster Kane is ones I'm showing on the screen. He's terrible, with his moves take way too long. He has potential to do okay, but the moves are just silent moves. No one really ever uses silent moves. As I said, some of these people potentially could be good if you use trainers on them. Like Miz without Enzo wouldn't be top tier. Well, top tier in my opinion. It would be okay tier, good tier, but with that Enzo, it gives him that massive push, which gets him great. You get what I'm saying? Okay, for Showboat, you're probably going to be surprised, but I'm going with Big E, because I'm trying to do the people that I have, and there's debatable with him and with me. I was debating between Big E and Yokozuna, but with Yokozuna, I do believe that Yokozuna is okay once he gets up there and he has the right training. So I do believe that he's potential, but Big E, I don't think he's that good. I really don't. Maybe he has potential, you know, with trainers, but I personally don't think he's that decent. There probably is people better or worse. I say there probably is people worse than him, like maybe Junkyard Dog, but I don't have him, so I didn't want to use him as an example, because I'm trying to use people that I have had experience in using, which I've not used. I can give you an opinion, but it wouldn't be a definitive opinion because I haven't used him. I always believe that you can give someone advice on people, but you never truly know how good he is, or you can give them an idea, but you never truly know unless you've used the person yourself. You know, because it gives you, you know, some people have different play styles. Some people go for fast, some people go technical, you know what I mean. There's different play styles for different people, so it all depends on what you use. Like, people may love using a reinforced, like people use Andre the Giant as a reinforced guy, like reinforced gems, but most people just go for power. So it all depends on what style you use. Next one, we've got Acrobat, and I'm saying Sami Zayn. I'd say Sami Zayn's pretty bad unless you're using for the purpose of a self-healer, and you could potentially put him up there. But even as a self-healer, he doesn't really heal that much. But the option is there. Like, if Enzo wasn't in the game and you had a self-healer, people would jump to Mankind. They wouldn't go to Sami unless they had no other option. The only probably thing about Sami that gives him that extra little push is, as I will show you now, is he is a SmackDown guy, and there's limited SmackDown guys compared to Raw guys. That most of the best characters are either other gens or errors, or the Raw. Unless like the top guys like AJ Styles and that, but no one gets AJ Styles unless you're really lucky. You really don't. But I'm gonna say Sami Zayn. Tied between probably Neville, which Neville can be decent when he's high up, and probably tied between Y2 Jericho, the list. I don't think he's that good either. Potentially could be okay with trainers, but on a standard level playing field, I don't think he's that good. Okay then guys, that is the end of this video. I do hope you enjoyed. I've tried to go between the people that, you know, are more easy to obtain, which gives a more of a level idea on what to do. I know some people will debate that some people are better than others, and some people might say like something is good. As I said, it all states on opinion and how people use those players. It all depends on those purposes, but on the purposes of me, I don't rate them that high because I don't need them. And this, as a self-healer perspective, there's people much better than Sami. You know, there's people up there, you know, and that's what I would say. So if you did enjoy this video, if you have any questions about any of them, or tips or anything you need to know, put it in the comments down below and I'll be sure to answer you. I'm, you know, top faction, I'm an enforcer, so I do answer questions most days, so I know what, you know, I'm not saying I know everything, but I do know the general game of this. I do know roughly what's going on. You know, I could give you the basics of what you need to know and stuff like that, and might know a few more things. I don't know. I play the game daily, so I pick up these things from time to time, you know. So if you do want it, comments down below, or even PM me on Twitter, because or even PM me on Twitter, you know, anything, you know, all links and all that are always in the description. So if you want anything, comment down below, and yeah, so drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.